everyone, my name is Fernanda Aulia Dian Arendi. In this video, I would like to present my individual assessment for research methodology in ELT. The presentation will be divided into two parts.
Okay, the title of my experimental research is The Effect of Teaching Methods on the Vocabulary Assessment at Junior High School. The research context, the vocabulary is an important part of learning English. However, many junior high school students still have difficulty in mastering vocabulary. Therefore, this research is conducted to see whether teaching methods affect student vocabulary assessment. The research use an experimental research design. There are two groups: experimental research design and control group. The type: independent variable teaching method, dependent variable vocabulary assessment. The research hypothesis: there is no significant difference in vocabulary assessment between students taught using and alternative hypothesis. There is a significant difference in vocabulary assessment between students taught using experimental teaching method and conventional teaching methods. Okay, after explain the research concept, I move to the SPSS analysis. The first, click variable view, name the first group, type numeric with a decimal, label teaching method, values, two values, first experimental group to control group, click OK, and the second vocab numerics 0 and label vocabulary arts and measures the first nominal and scale. The next, klik data view, masukkan data group dan vocab. The first experimental one and two control research. The data used in the research are hypothetical data created by myself. Group 1 represents the experimental group, and group 2 represents the control group. Independent sample test. Why? Because the research compared the mean score to independent groups. Step by step, and click analyze, comparisons, click in comparisons, click independent test, set vocab score as the variable, and set group as grouping variable, click OK. Based on the SPSS output, the mean score of the experimental group is 81,20, which is higher than the control group with a mean 71,00. The significant value of Levens test is 0,0 802, which is bigger than 0,05, so equal variance are assumed. The 6 to Taylor value is 0,000, which is lower than 0,05, therefore the null hypothesis is rejected. The conclude there is significant difference in vocabulary assessment between students taught using experimental teaching methods and conventional teaching methods. And next, correlation research case. The title, the relationship between student vocabulary knowledge and reading comprehension. No, the research to aims to examine whether is a relationship between student vocabulary knowledge and reading comprehension performance. This study use a correlation research design. No treatment is given to the student because the research only focus identify the relation between variables. The research variable, independent variable A, vocabulary knowledge, and dependent variable Y, reading comprehension performance. The research hypothesis, null hypothesis, there is no significant relationship between student vocabulary knowledge and their reading comprehension performance. An alternative hypothesis, there is a significant relationship between student vocabulary knowledge and their reading comprehension performance. After explaining the research concept, I move to the SPSS analyze. Okay, I create two variables. The first variable is vocab, which represents the vocabulary score. This variable is numeric and the measure level is a scale. And the second variable is reading, which represents the reading comprehension score. The variable is also numeric and measure on a scale. Setting the measure level is scale is important because the research use some correlation. Next, I move to the data view. To input the data, each row represents one student. I input the vocabulary score and reading comprehension score for each student. The data used in the research are self-created and hypothetical for research practice purpose. There are 5 students in total and all data are numeric with missings. After all data are entered, I conduct the correlations analysis. I click analyze, then correlate, and choose bivariates. And then I move the variable vocab and reading into the variable. Then I move the variable vocab and reading into the variable books. I select person correlations and two tailored significant test. Then I click OK as SPS. I click OK. Okay. Now I will explain the results based on the SPSS output. Based on the correlation table, the person correlation coefficient between vocabulary score and reading comprehension score 0,982. This value indicates a very strong and positive relationship between the two variables. Next, the significant value or SIG um, to 0,003 because the significant value is lower than 0,05. The null hypothesis is rejected. And in conclusion, the results show that there is a significant positive relationship between student vocabulary knowledge and their reading comprehension performance. And this means that students who have higher vocabulary knowledge tend to have better reading comprehension ability.
Now, I would like to conclude my presentation based on results of the experimental research. It can be concluded that the teaching method has a significant effect on student vocabulary assessment. Students who were taught using the experimental method achieved higher vocabulary scores compared to those in the control group. Meanwhile, based on the correlations research, the results show that there is a significant and positive relationship between student vocabulary knowledge and their reading comprehension performance. This means that better vocabulary uh, mastery tends to be followed by better reading comprehension ability through this two research case experimental and correlations. I have learned how to design research input data in SPSS goes to appropriate statistic analysis and interpret the results correct. I hope this presentation can show my understanding of research design and statistic analysis in English language teaching. Thank you very much for your attention. I am open for any question or suggestions. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.